Hello everyone, my name is Shuangshuang and I'm from University of Jinan. The main content of my speech today is a data-level hybrid strategy selection for disk field production model based on multivariate GAN. I will present it in 4 parts: a research background, work progress, results show, and work outlook. Next, we look at the first part, a research background. A real-world classification problems exhibit some degree of category imbalance, and because the imbalance in the data is a characteristic that leads to many difficulties in classification, it is important to properly adopt the matrix and methods to the target. The tabular dataset used for disk failure production shows an extreme imbalance, which poses a great challenge for its failure production aspect. In order to solve the above problems, I have the following work content. This paper builds a class balanced dataset with real disk data by learning real data set to generate fake data. The second part is the work progress. Inspired by the successful application of GAN in real image generation, they can also be applied to the generation of tabular data. Using GAN to solve the problem of simple imbalance by learning the real disk simple data to fit the synthetic data with similar distribution of the same attributes as the real sample. Also inspired by the idea of makeup and ensemble learning, the fixed data generated by multivariate table GAN is mixed and integrated to build a class balanced dataset with real disk data. In that paper, a genetic algorithm is used as a selection strategy to find the optimal mixing ratio of multi-GAN synthetic fake data, and the data synthesized by multi-GAN is added to the real data set according to the optimal mixing ratio. Based on 3 different GAN models for sensing tabular data, CT GAN, copper GAN, and CTAB GAN, respectively trained 3 GAN models to synthesize fake data use real small data set, and screened out disk field samples synthesized by each GAN model for balancing disk small data as an active dataset to balance the real small dataset. Genetic algorithm originated from the computer simulation of biological systems. It is a random global search optimization method imitating the biological evolution process. It simulates the natural selection of nature algorithm and the duplication, crossover, and variation occurring in heredity, and continue to reproduce and evolve from generation to generation. And finally, courage to a group of individuals who are most adapted to the environment, so as to obtain a high quality solution to the problem. The chromosome in the genetic algorithm population represent the mixed integrated data proportion of the synthesized data of the 3 GAN models, and the mixed data proportion is represented by the chromosome as shown in the figure on the right. The experimental results obtained through GAN optimization experiment are shown in table 1. It can be seen from the data in the table that different classification models are used to predict disk fault to achieve the best production effect. And the mixed integration ratio of the multi-component GAN synthetic data optimized by GAN is different. It can be seen that affected of classification model is closely result to the training data. The experimentally results in the table shows that both the original dataset and the balanced dataset built from single GAN generated dataset have lower result on each classification model than the method proposed in this paper. It can be seen that data level mixed strategy selection of the multi-GAN based data fault prediction model is effective and conducive to disk fault prediction. The last part is the work outlook. Feature selection involves determining the significance of attributes based on a dataset through a selection process. If a small dimensional dataset can be constructed that better reflects the data properties, it will improve the effectiveness of disk failure prediction. The sensitive disk dataset used to balance the data size in this paper are directly drawn from the sample derived from the GAN's generation. The effectiveness can be enhanced by eliminating noise from the data and ensure a higher similarity between the synthetic data sample and real data sample through the process of data cleaning. When trained data with classification models, the goal is to learn a stable model that performs well in all aspects. But in practice, that is not the case, and sometimes only multiple models with preference can be obtained. Integrated learning can be used to bring together multiple classification methods to improve classification accuracy. So, combining ensemble learning with evolutionary learning for specific disk failure prediction task is a good direction for research. That is all for my report. Thank you.